ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken goblins joined forces to play Dungeons and Goblins. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our goblins ventured forth to explore strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and your goblins, and join us on a quest to make absolute goblins of ourselves. This is Goblins, a D&D Goblins. What? What did you expect? I'm a goblin. Blah, blah.
Previously on Botched.
Well, we're walking towards Stanford with this shady-looking fella. I think his name's Salvatore Jabroni or something like that.
It's Patrick.
Patrick? You sound like you're from Philadelphia. Anyway,
Who in Philadelphia sounds like that?
Kevin and Earl and River, we're headed towards the city with our guns, and we're gonna get in and find the cure to whatever's happening in this crazy world. Then there'll be mom and pop shops again.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 40th episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as the group had landed their helicopters in the hills and are making their way down the hillside towards a sort of a dry, deserty section before it turns into the more populated, or what used to be populated, area of Stanford. As you are exiting the clearing of the woods and you're coming into the more desert-like region, just on the other side, that's where the big masses of tangled webs that sort of encompass the entirety of Stanford are located. And give me a perception check.
What are there, spiders here? Or?
You don't know.
I think it's
They
spiders.
told you queens, but you don't know what that is.
Spider Queen?
Maybe.
11.
4.
Goodbye, virginity.
4. Got it.
11.
Okay.
Goodbye.
411.
Is that what this?
Goodbye to your virginity?
Yes.
How old are
Dynamite with a
you?
laser beam. I don't know the words to the song.
I don't like Queen.
They've got some good songs.
They have one.
They've got quite a few.
I was going to say.
Just one.
We got more than one.
No, they just had one good song.
I got an 11.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys see in the distance, barely.
There's a bear?
No, it's hard to make out because you guys' eyesight sucks in the
He said
morning.
it's barely. It's like
it's-
Bruce Lee.
He
was
just
a
doesn't
bear.
know how to pronounce barley.
good
He's
food.
talking about barley.
It
It's
has a
Barney?
humanoid shape, and it's running across the desert area, and it looks to be chased by quite a few fungal or fundead.
How many fungal are chasing them?
Looks like 6.
Well,
They seem to
looks
be
like they're
standard
outnumbered.
fun-dead.
I mean,
I'm gonna look down my scope and get a better look.
You see a woman, or what looks to be a woman,
Okay.
running across the plains. Seems like she is sort of dressed in a manner that you would probably think is to give herself like an element of stealthiness or something along those lines.
She's in a ghillie suit?
Not quite that stealthy.
She's in a silly suit.
She's in a silly suit,
She's
yes.
dressed like Kate Beckinsale in Underworld.
Kate
Confirmed.
Beckinsale.
Beckinsdale.
It's
That's what I
Beckinsale.
said.
Hey,
All right.
he
Earl
literally
is-
is 90.
That's fair.
Not 90.
Corn Hub.
From the 90s.
You put a lot of her clips on Corn Hub, and they really kicked off. So that's what you see.
How far away is it?
For you, it's about 100 feet. Now,
Okay, well then I'm gonna take a shot
Oh, they're
at
pretty
the
close.
closest fun dead to the person that's running.
Okay.
Is she like running across us or like straight towards us?
I would say perpendicular.
Good, because otherwise we might shoot her.
12?
Shortest lived
Yes.
character.
Perpendicular means straight towards us.
Really?
If we're in a
12
line,
is-
yeah.
Does it?
So there's
If we're,
it mean
if
if it's
we're
like a
walking
T-shape?
in a line and she's perpendicular to us, then yeah, she's coming right at us.
so like
9 damage.
the zombies have cover
No, it's completely out in the open.
and okay.
I said it hit.
Because if she's running towards us anyway.
She's not running toward you.
All right.
She's running not
Sideways.
opposite sideways. Yeah.
Yeah. Diagonally.
She's
That's not parallel.
I think you have a mix, Steve.
If we're in a line,
You're not in a
because
line.
we wouldn't
Straight line.
wouldn't be walking
You're a point.
single file.
I'm making a diamond shape.
We're 4 people. We're not a point.
You're
we're
sitting
obviously
still.
a line
You're
segment.
in a point. Whatever.
We're Team Diamond.
You're moving straight ahead. She's
I
not
will math
moving.
fight you all
Whatever. Anywho's. So,
11 damage.
yeah, so you shoot one of the fun dead, and it hits him what looks to be in like the hip, and they sort of stumble a bit.
Does it take out?
Doesn't kill it.
Well, I know, but if it falls, does the other fun dead fall over it?
No, because they sort of just bounce into it and around it.
I'll give
Because
a follow-up shot with my hunting rifle.
It didn't fall all the way down. It just stumbled.
Got it.
River, what gun do you
22.
have?
I have a hunting rifle.
Okay.
I have 3 shots.
I just got to the episode where you said that you don't have weapons, so now I have to remember again what weapon
Yeah,
you
but
do
we
have.
got our gear back.
I know, but I don't remember, so I'm going off
have a
what I
hunting
most
rifle.
recently listened to.
And then I have one other thing. I'll remember.
pistol.
It's fine.
Great. You just don't write it
What
down.
damage does my hunting rifle do? Because I got a 22.
2d10.
Yeah.
And Earl has an AK-47 with a whole case of clips. I
You
was
do.
told.
Are you shooting the same one or a different one? River.
Same one.
Same one, okay.
7.
So the one that sort of stumbles behind, and you're just tracking it with your scope, and pop! You hit it in what appears to be the chest region, and it stumbles a little bit further and then just falls face down, twitching a little bit.
You said we're only like 100 feet out?
Yeah.
You want to do anything, Grandpa?
Yeah,
I assume they weren't silenced shots, so
No,
they're
no.
going to make a big loud noise, so
they're
the
gonna peel
person
off
running
towards
will
us.
probably hear it,
And I assume
as
that,
well as everybody else.
I mean, as you guys just didn't take one shot, or are you happy with that?
Well, I want to see what you do.
All right, well, I shoot him off with my AK, with both my attacks.
Okay.
Oh, that's
he
right.
need
I
to
have an
do-
AK with 30 rounds. That's what it
Does
is.
he need to do a strength to see if he can hold that AK?
No, excuse me, sir. There would just be a strength requirement, but you're looking at the bare-knuckle boxing champion of the senior center.
Yeah,
all right?
I understand that.
AK, no, but if he's trying to hold that entire thing of ammo while also the AK, then yes, he would have
I
to
have
do
him
it.
strapped
I
to
just
me with
figure with
bandoliers.
the kickback from the AK might
That's
be...
different. That's different.
AK as people's rifle was made for most scrawniest farm boy to operate efficiently.
I
It's fine.
understand that, but he is
Rifle
Grandpa.
is fine.
He is Grandpa.
I have a strength of 10.
He has a strength of 10s.
It doesn't
Grandpa
have a.
gets conscripted too.
It doesn't have a scope on it, so I'm gonna say -1.
All right. The first shot is a 23,
It's gonna hit.
and the
one of
second
them.
shot is a 14.
That will also hit.
Blop.
Blop blop.
Blop, blop.
Sounds like
Blop blop.
Plop,
I'm just
plop.
gonna make up AK damage because
So I would say that each one, you actually get the damage twice because it fires. Unless you're, are you single firing it or like letting off a few shots?
I think I was
burst
gonna
of
single
bullets.
fire
Okay.
because I need to conserve ammo.
Let's go with 2d10 then.
Haven't you heard in all the rap songs where they say, I get my chop chop and it goes blop blop?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure that NWA had a song that said
I'm
that.
only into run jewels.
bathroom and I do a plop plop.
All right, I got a 14 and a 16.
Yeah, so you fire twice and it hits once in the neck, blowing out the other side, and then as the head's tilting down, the other one hits him right on the top of the head, and it just goes down like a sack of potatoes.
That's how you do it, kids.
There's still 3 left.
I'm going to run out. I'm going to
Of
sprint.
ammunition.
I'm going
Okay.
to sprint out there.
Interesting.
Patrick
strategy.
is not firing. He's just hanging behind.
Yeah, I'm going to run out there
Okay.
What's the matter, you Weasley?
with 11 athletics.
You run at completely average speed.
So 2 rounds. I double move.
Yeah, if you double move,
Well, we're
well,
not
you
in
can't double
combat.
move because you already
Yeah.
took a shot. But yeah,
We went through a round. I can double move.
We're the same.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah,
you
guess
said you
didn't
were
hold
doing.
action.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
All right. So yeah, so you double move.
And we're not in combat.
Sure.
That's World of Warcraft you're thinking of.
Yeah, I'm going to run out there with my machete.
Okay. So you get 60 feet. River, are you doing anything?
I get 100.
Kevin, what are you doing?
Get
We
100
have
feet.
guns.
If I'm double moving? Is
Double
it only
moving
30?
is your normal move is 30,
so
so
get
double
60,
move is 60.
All right.
River, you running out too?
No, I'm asking why Kevin is running out there. We
I
have
can't
guns.
hear you!
Okay, bye.
I'm trying to save ammunition and just use my swords.
What do you think he's doing, Earl?
I
What do
think
you
he
think of that?
he's taunting you to shoot his machete out of his hand.
You think I could hit it?
I bet you could. He's waving it
I'm
above
not
his
really
head.
that good with guns. I probably shouldn't try. I mean, I probably shouldn't try.
You probably
right?
shouldn't.
If you
but-
shot the machete the right way, it could fly into one of the front dead.
Exactly.
Patrick, what do you...
I think
What?
you're an alpha.
I mean, I don't suggest it. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Visualize success.
It's like a 1 in a million shot.
It'll come.
I told Kevin I wouldn't kill him until we found the cure. I didn't say I wouldn't let him die. So let's just
Okay.
see what happens.
Okay.
You're not going to shoot the zombie. What about that
He's
defenseless
in
lady?
front of us now. Well, Kevin's blocking my shots now.
Is that true, Voice and Head?
Not really, no.
He's not fat.
Okay, well then I'll take a shot. It's fine.
You're like on a hill, so like you're shooting downwards, so it'll take a while for he's in the way.
What if you miss
I'll
terribly?
take
You might hit
I'll
him.
take a shot with 2024.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. It's Kevin right in the back
right
of
in
the
the
head,
calf.
right in the spine, so he's
Butthole.
crippled.
14 damage. Wait, I'm sorry, 16 damage.
16 damage. So you hit another one. This one looks like it takes off the entire lower jaw region. It continues to run for about 10 feet and then slows, and then sort of slumps over to the side.
Nice.
Skids
There's
into
2
the
left.
sand.
You got another shot.
River gets another shot.
He does.
I get a bonus shot because I got a hole in one.
No.
Okay, so I don't get another shot.
You do, but it has
Oh,
nothing
okay,
to do with
shoot.
a hole in one.
Oh,
Just because you failed at the golf episode does not mean
that's a 12.
it hits.
12 hit before. Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. The normal fun dead are very easy to hit.
And that's 17 damage.
Well, good for you, Dan, for not making everything 15. Way to prove your point that you actually have leniency sometimes.
Yeah.
How much
The
damage?
12 kills Kevin.
17 damage.
17 damage. Yeah, so this one actually hits a little bit higher than the jaw, and it completely blows off the middle section of the face.
Sweet.
And it doesn't make it a few more feet. It doesn't run 10 feet and fall over. It just goes down immediately. So there's only one fun dead left. Mystery person, do you want to... You've been hearing gunshots go off pretty regularly. If you glance over your shoulder, you notice there's only one chasing you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and attack.
Okay.
Attack.
Ranged or melee?
Ranged. I'm gonna pull out my handgun.
Sure.
I bite it to death.
The gun?
That's how you teach zombies not to bite.
Yeah.
You bite them back. Kind of like a
Then you
dog.
rub
That
their
did
rub
not
their
work with
nose in
Yoshi.
it.
It does
It's a
work with you.
15.
It didn't for me.
Well, you didn't bite her hard enough.
I did.
She thinks you're playing.
I got a 15, Dennis.
That hits.
Your
Okay.
bite attack hits, says Dennis.
What is it for a handgun?
What type of handgun is it?
Oh, she doesn't know. It's just a handgun.
Gun.
Let's go with a D8 then. No,
One.
D10.
Okay.
One does not sit.
It's got like a handle.
Has a
Yeah, you
handle,
like
vodka.
You squeeze and it shoots. Like I can clean it, but like I don't know.
Okay.
Please tell me this is your goddamn drunk girl adventure.
14.
Yeah. So you hit it. Looks to be center of the chest, just perfect center, and it slows a lot as like this blackish greenish blood is pouring out of its mouth, and it's still sort of moving towards you, but it's not dead yet. So you get another shot.
Okay. 24.
That's gonna hit.
For 12.
So the camera is directly behind the fun dead as you've blown a hole through the center of its head, and through the hole we see you holding the pistol, and the fun dead just falls forward.
So campy.
All right, Raimi.
Literally.
Ivan?
Ivan Raimi?
Ivan Raimi.
Well, hey there. person who's running away from the place we're going.
Do you like Sam Raimi movies?
Yeah, I think my mom used to watch those.
Oh.
She's gonna stop and
look at
like
Earl.
undo her
look at-
weight vest and be like, I guess cardio's over for today. That's fine.
I look at Earl and I say, she's too young for you, bro.
Hey, I was just saying hello.
Oh, I thought, never mind.
You're the one talking about Sam Raimi.
We probably don't want to be here for too long, considering you just fired a whole bunch of shots off.
Where should we go, Weasley guy?
We're trying. We got to dig a hole.
What?
How do you think we're getting past that spider web? We got to dig a hole out of it. That's why you hired old Patch, Rick.
Well, lead the way, I guess. Hey, you want to dig into the city?
We're going back to college. You want to come?
Oh man,
We're trying to
no!
save the world.
Like I hated that.
Okay.
See ya.
No,
We
look,
leave.
look, we're on a mission.
From God.
From God.
I don't think so. From
From Jod.
what the hell was the name?
It's pronounced John.
Yes, Jod.
It's like Jiff.
That's the joke, Dennis. Thank you.
Look, are you from Stanford?
No, not really. No.
Did you live
I
there
mean, I
for a
can
while?
get us there, but
Do you know where the Medical Research Center is?
oh yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Are you a doctor?
Roll me intelligence check.
No.
A history person.
21.
Okay. So you know that it's actually about 3.5 miles away. So you know exactly where it is.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
He
Just double check
He
it.
just needed to put a white male voice
Yeah.
on her answer.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. I said I knew a thing, so a man had to come and tell me the
Well,
thing that
yeah,
I knew.
because you didn't know it as well as you could have, obviously.
Jeez.
Clearly.
So, what would it take for you to lead us there? Because if you do and we get out, I've got a helicopter and we can take you to safety.
Oh man, there's no safety.
Now there's a plateau village with pigs and everything, and a shower.
Weird.
Yeah,
Oh no, yeah, Cauldron. No, yeah.
you've been there.
Yeah. That's like where everybody's from around. Well, I mean now from around here.
But it's not
Nobody's
safe.
from here, right? You know.
Hey,
There are people from California. I'm from California.
I don't think
I don't
so.
understand children these
I
days.
clearly have a California accent. I'm pretty sure I'm from California.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
No,
I didn't think anybody from
just
California
normal.
lived.
it's not super interesting. It's just normal.
Kevin, you're
It's
good with
kind of
children,
interesting.
aren't you?
Well, you know what? Sometimes. Hi. How are you?
Hey, I'm super good.
What's your name?
Lauren?
Lauren, it's so nice to meet you.
Yeah, dude, same.
Shetty. Where are you coming? Where are you going?
Oh, I was just I was running some cardio out here. You got to keep it fit.
Oh, okay, yep,
Is that like from that movie from like 20 years ago?
yep. Rule number 1
Yeah.
is cardio. You got
Ding, ding, ding.
What?
Oh, I thought y'all were talking about Bowfinger.
There's a movie about cardio. Man, I miss movies.
But that's keep it together.
yeah. You have
Let's
to
keep it
run
together.
run across. Oh God, you're right. You're from California. You got to go run across the highway, the eight lane. Anyway,
Fear and Leaving Las Vegas, yes. That's the cardio film.
I don't know if you were making a joke or if you fucked up.
No, it's not. Whatever.
Okay.
Fear
Still
of
got
loving.
running.
Fear of loving Las Vegas.
Fear and Leaving Las Vegas.
Okay,
Without
so you
running
mashed up
away.
Lost?
the
Wait,
two,
Vegas is lost?
It's Fear and Loathing. You know?
Yeah.
and then there's leaving.
We can't stop here. This is flying squirrel country.
I am so confused.
Hold on. Why didn't we? We should have gone to Las Vegas.
We should have.
That's that more terrifying than Bad Country.
Look, guys, we just fired a bunch of guns and there's zombies or something. I'm not sure if I believe in it. But Patrick says we have to move to safety.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be coming any minute.
You should come with us if you want to live.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
How much cardio do you have left? Because we got a lot of running
Oh,
around
man.
to do.
I can call it for the day. I guess I'll just leave my weights here. Nobody's gonna take them.
You carry
You
weight?
use weights in your cardio?
Are you wearing goddamn
Yeah.
leg weights?
She's like Goku.
It's my weight vest.
Piccolo was the one that wore weighted clothing.
And
That's-
Rock Lee
actually
from
so did
Naruto.
Goku. Bitch.
Anyway, should we athletics?
All right, Patrick. Well,
Patrick, take us
we're
away.
gonna bring Lauren in.
Sure. More the merrier. Makes it easier to dig a hole.
Wait, we're not digging, are we? You are.
I'm not digging the entire tunnel myself.
Then what are we
Just gave
paying
you
you
money
for?
You paying me money to show you where to dig the
I
hole
could
and
dig
to
a fucking
help.
hole myself.
Okay, dig it.
I don't have any.
Can you dig it?
You're the one that has the
Yes,
shovel.
I can.
Okay, dig it. Where you dig a hole?
And over there.
Okay,
Show
where?
it. Look, okay.
No, you show me. Yeah,
What if I give you an extra?
you're the expert.
20 silver.
What the fuck does that mean? 20 silver.
I don't know. I thought we were exporting something, like you said.
What?
Gotcha.
Hey, sir. Leave my father alone. He doesn't talk right. He doesn't think right.
He's your dad?
I've been praying on him every night for his money.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? What does he do?
Yeah, Patrick.
It's Patrick.
Patrick.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we still need you. Let's show us where we have to dig,
All right.
and then
Yes,
we'll
clearly.
definitely not make you dig it for us.
At gunpoint.
So he takes you guys across the more desert-like region, and eventually it looks like so right as you start to see buildings, it's still like right on the edge of the desert, but that's where you start to see the webbing sort of encompassing the entirety of Stanford.
Like a web dome? Or is it like attached to the buildings?
It's attached to the buildings. It's
All
not
right.
it's not like a perfect dome or anything like that, but it's just over everything.
And like how thick are they? Like ropes or?
Well, you know what? Walk on
loopy is it?
walk on over
thick are
and
these
roll me a
ropes?
nature check or perception or investigation. Any of
I
those?
heard nature.
Any of those work.
That's my worst one. I'll
That
take
D20's
it.
gone forever.
You said perception?
Or nature.
14.
12.
Okay.
7.
They are super thick.
Lauren didn't roll yet.
Okay.
Yeah, wait. Fucking rude.
Bet.
18.
So these are super thick. About each piece of this webbing is probably about 3-ish inches in diameter. And you don't know how like tough they are. So I mean, maybe it's super easy to cut through with like a knife. You don't know.
don't wanna
Just
try.
looking at it. It also looks like it's constantly dripping and it's dripping with goo. So it looks very sticky.
What's the viscosity of the goo like? Is
Um,
it like pudding or is it like
mm,
dog
Snot.
drool?
more like
Snot?
snot or ectoplasm,
All right.
something like that. The color of the webbing it's like a dark greenish color, and then the goo that's dripping down is like this fluorescent orange.
That seems unsafe. Anybody have a?
Is it the same color as my my old bag of fungus that I had?
I was imagining the old bag of fungus that you had to be sort of like a bright greenish color
Oh,
with hints of
okay.
yellows.
So
and
very
reds
similar.
and-
Maybe it just
dark
needs to dry
greens.
out. It'll get brighter. Because the darkness is being provided by the wetness of it.
It's imprisoning you. All that you see.
That is,
Absolutely.
it's an old reference. I get that one.
Sure.
You guys want to talk about how Radiohead saved rock and roll in the 90s?
Oh, God, I would love to.
Patrick
Who's
said,
Radiohead?
don't touch that.
God damn it.
Whatever you do, don't touch that.
What happens?
Okay, touch it and
I'm-
find out.
I'm
Let me
ask-
run over here real quick.
I'm genuinely asking you a question.
Well, it'll alert the queen, and then she'll send a whole bunch of fucking nasty nightmare stuff to come and eat you and turn you into like a monster.
What's that
Oh.
mean? Like a whole... What are we up against?
Have you never seen a queen before?
No.
No.
Oh, well, they're great. So it kind of has a little bit of a feminine form if you were to fuck it all up and just add appendages to it. It's got a big giant slug butt, and then the butt has all these like big... I don't want to say the wrong word because Steve gave me shit the last time. It's not proboscis.
Is it like
That would be proboscis.
That is a proboscis. All right. She's got a whole bunch of...
Oh, wait. She's got multiple ones?
Yes.
It's proboscis. Yeah.
Proboscis, all right. And,
Proboscises.
she can, like, stab you and turn you into a fun dead, but, like, a real fucked up one. Or she doesn't even have to stab a living person. She just stab a piece of person, and it just turns into a fucking little
Animates.
spider monster.
Huh.
It just runs around and infects people. It's fucked up.
So how many beers would it take for you to do a queen?
Like, when you say do a queen, I assume you mean, like, sexually?
Yeah.
That's
How many beers?
I would have to be so blacked out.
what if she does
So blacked out.
4?
Wait,
That's,
I
like,
suppose I
really
should have
fucked
asked,
up of
are
you guys,
I should have
for
asked
the
first
record.
if you were gay. Are you like are you
I'm
into
not
girls?
We're asking
Hey,
this.
my door swings every which way these days. You know,
Okay,
you can't be
pan.
picky in
Cool.
the
That's
apocalypse.
great. Absolutely. I mean, you don't want to shut yourself off from most of the
I'm not
population.
concerned with who's on the other side of the glory hole. It just is.
All right. Sure, buddy.
Hey, you said the same thing, but suddenly it's weird.
I didn't say nothing about no glory holes.
Oh, you would prefer to be less anonymous.
Yeah.
You want to look into their eyes.
Well, yeah.
Patrick's,
Get to know them.
he's fantastic. That's fine.
And just because he's pansexual doesn't mean he's not monogamous.
Yeah,
I prefer fantastic.
fantastic. I think you're fantastic.
All right, well,
Thanks.
enough
I
about-
prefer non-stick pan.
So, Patrick just stares at you.
Anyway,
Where are we digging, buddy?
so it's like the Slurm Queen?
Yeah, kinda. And then usually she's accompanied by two giant hulking monstrosities that protect her.
I think we. Oh, never mind. That wasn't this character.
But yeah, that's normally what you see. So let me take a look here.
Hold on. Before you look around, how many queens are in the city?
In this city?
Yeah.
Oh, at
There's
least 6.
One? I thought there could be only one.
No, that's just the designation we give them. It's not an actual like royalty thing.
Yeah.
So they don't have
They
a little
vote.
crowd
They don't
on
have
them?
a fucking caste system or something, you know. Oh, now I'm Minnesotan.
Because, like, yeah, in this small an area, you think, like, maybe a countess would be more
A duchess.
a duchess,
That's
or
just,
even
you know,
even like an alderman,
That's
maybe.
just that's just
you know,
a word
since
that
this is
went
one
around.
city.
It's just a word that went around, you know.
Council
just
lady.
stuck. Queen.
Marchesa, that kind of thing.
Marchesa.
You know what? You call it what you want to call it.
Family court judge.
Did that works too? Whatever. You know?
Judy.
Yeah, you could call it Judy. Yeah. And
I'm
as he
gonna call
looks
them family court
around,
judges.
we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botched podcast. Now, as per usual, I mean, we haven't changed any of our tiers, but typically with these ads, I like to talk about the bi-weekly episodes, but I don't know what to tell you because I'm actually not a part of these particular episodes. We had some special guests from the Horse Girls, and so your guess is as good as mine as to what happens. I was listening from upstairs, kinda, sorta. I think there's like Batman or something. I'm not sure. You know what? Let's just play a clip.
As I get to the bottom of the steps, I leap and try to do a flying roundhouse kick to the head of the rocking chair.
The head of the rocking chair or the head of the person in the
Head of the person on the rocking chair.
roll attack.
I love this die. 18.
Okay. So you jump and you do a swinging Chuck Norris roundhouse kick right to the face of the old man in the rocking chair.
The future is now, old man.
He goes, oh no. And some of his teeth go flying out as you knock him onto his back on the porch, and he's holding his hands over his stomach, and now he's bleeding out of his mouth. Why?
The horseman's coming.
I know. Why did you kick me?
He made me feel weak, and you made me feel strong.
Yeah, I still have no idea what's going on, but it seemed like a good time. So if you want to hear the rest of that episode, as well as the hundreds of other hours of bonus content, head on over to patreon.com/botched podcast and check those out, as well as our other tiers where you get, botched art and there's a Discord, and there's a bi-weekly game. There's all kinds of stuff in there. So, like I said, patreon.com/botchpodcast. Check it out. All right, back to the show. And we're back. All right.
Look, enough about what we want to call it. It's a monstrosity.
Yeah?
It's not sexy at all.
I didn't say it was.
You kind of said it
you
was.
haven't
I
seen
did
one.
not say it was.
You've only heard one man's
They
opinion.
said, how drunk do I have to be in order to bang?
No, you said it was
Let's not
feminine.
let's not go back there.
Anyway, let's dig a fucking hole.
Yeah, where's the whole place?
The whole thing we paid
The
you
whole
for.
zone.
So Patrick starts to wander around the outside of the web for quite a while. And he's walking, and he's walking, and he's walking, and 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, till he finally finds a spot. It almost looks like it's right underneath kind of looks like a highway or an overpass. And there's a cluster of trees and buildings right in front of you, and he's like, right here, this seems like this would be good pliable dirt. Allow us to get on the inside of that webbing.
Did you bring shovels?
Fucking, of course I brought shovels.
'Cause I
And
don't have one.
He opens up his backpack, and he has, like, retractable shovels, so it's like
tactical
the
shovels.
blade.
The tactical.
Sure. And then,
Entrenching
like,
tools?
it just hits a button, and they swink, pop out to
Oh, that's
full-size
neat.
shovels.
I'm a shovel knight.
He's like, all right, I got 5 shovels here. How many of these? 1, 2...
There's
Counting you,
5 of
there's
us.
5
Oh,
of
there's 5. Oh, what? There we go.
All right, you start.
Okay.
We digging in shifts or
And it's-
what?
Well, no, we all dig at once. It'll take us fucking forever if we dig in shifts.
Heave away, boys and girl. Heave away. Athletics,
Sure.
Strength?
I mean, athletics is strength, so...
unless you're proficient, in which case it's... I got a 10.
How can you be proficient in strength?
In
Have athletics.
athletics.
Okay, gotcha.
That's the difference.
Jackass. 9.
21.
Okay. Patrick botched. Patrick sprained a muscle and has to take a break.
What did Patrick get? Oh, he got
A
a
botch.
Yeah.
7.
You're not doing great. Yeah. You're doing a less than average digging job. So, yeah, Lauren, I think, was the only person who got a... What did Kevin get?
Kevin got a 9.
Yeah, Lauren, you're the only one that's any decent at digging.
Earl is average at digging with a 10, sir.
Yes, you guys are right around average.
Average for a 68-year-old.
Yes. Yeah. So
See,
you're
this
not-
is what I was telling you guys. You gotta do cardio and, like, really keep it up.
This is-
Because you don't know when you're gonna need to
is
dig a
arm
hole, right?
day. It's not cardio. You're not moving. You're just moving your arms.
I'm on leg day.
This is aerobic, absolutely.
It's not cardio.
You gotta squat your legs down like this. It works the shoulders,
Earl.
and then the curl, the core.
I always thought smoking counted as cardio because it puts a lot of stress on your lungs.
Give me another roll.
More digging.
Man, Patrick is not doing
20.
great.
Yeah. I got a 19.
Okay.
Pretty fucking good for an old man.
I've caught
Patch,
my
do you need
second
to sit
wave.
down? Because you look like you're gonna have a heart attack.
Natural 20.
Says Patches.
Yeah, Patrick is just struggling mightily, while the rest of you are starting to really get into this whole digging sort of lifestyle, and you guys are just digging like crazy.
I'm all about that whole life.
That's right.
I used to be a miner.
You watched Holes with your kids a
Oh,
lot.
Yeah, with my kids. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
I'm remembering my time with the mole man.
Never watched Holes.
sure.
Oh, it's good. You should watch it.
It's not bad.
They're like 20 years old.
It's
Yeah.
a cute little kids movie, yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's great. And the book's good, too.
What's
you should
Holes?
read the book.
So you keep saying
It's a Shia LaBeouf movie.
I keep thinking of that movie.
Who's Shia
Evolution,
LaBeouf?
with the guy
He's an
with the
actual
commercials.
cannibal.
What?
Yeah, actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
And, like, people just know that?
That's like
Everybody
15.
knows that.
That's an old video.
Oh my god.
Back
Even
in the
I know
before
that.
times, if somebody ate somebody else, it was a big deal.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't
Kind of
just
like
normal.
when that one thing hit and that Army Hammer dude ate some people, I think, or said he did. I don't
Arm and
know.
Hammer.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
The Arm & Hammer mascot ate so many people.
Shia LaBeouf was like Army Hammer, but less handsome.
Oh.
Can't dig this.
That's
I
a
keep digging.
real tragedy.
Okay. You guys keep
Lauren,
digging.
how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what year is it?
2039?
30. Let's just go with 2030.
2030? Jesus.
I'm 2
Seems
years
like-
older than this woman. What is going on?
Yeah.
I keep digging.
Okay, give me one more roll of athletics.
12.
16.
12.
Okay.
18.
Okay. So, Lauren and Kevin, you continue your high of digging while River and
I got digger's high.
Earl sort of slowed down a little bit. You're still above average at digging, but you slowed down a little bit. Patrick is still struggling mightily as he cannot seem to roll above a 5. But after about...
Patrick, I'm going to need to dig you to dig a little faster.
Wow, it's weird how we dig 6 feet down.
After about 3 hours, you manage to dig to the other side. So it's like a U shape.
We're in China now?
No, you dig on the other side of the webbing.
It's like one of those
It's a U shape.
from Super Mario Brothers where you go up, but it goes broop, broop, and then just takes you to the side and poops you out the other side.
Yes, it goes broop broop. You got it, buddy. Broop broop.
I remember Mario when it came out on the NES.
Yeah.
I always said that
I was
sound as moosh
17.
moosh.
Moosh moosh. It's fair.
Moosh moosh moosh.
Moosh moosh moosh.
It's it.
You know what?
I hate you, Tim.
Points.
We should sample that.
You're not going to give him an inspiration point for that?
Have we ever given inspiration points on this show?
High or low?
We should stop.
Hi.
No.
Ah.
Rude.
It's 29.
I'm gonna start
That's
asking
rude.
that after
Damn.
everything.
Well, he thought you were rolling a d20, so that would be high on a d20.
He didn't. He didn't know.
I'm right here. You don't have to talk about me in the third person. You don't have to do it.
He doesn't have to. He wants to.
Exactly.
gets to.
Yeah, I'm privileged to.
That's me in the shower before I go to work.
So you
Gloop, gloop, gloop.
you managed to dig to the other side of this webbing, and you notice that.
Oh, gloop, gloop, motherfuckers.
Oh goddamn!
It's on the windows.
It's on the walls.
Till the gloop drips down my balls.
At least clean it off.
I was thinking that song came out.
Oh, sorry.
You're
Come.
welcome.
Oh, clean it up, motherfucker.
Clean it up, goddamn.
Oh, yum, yum, Yoshi doggy.
No, Yoshi.
That's it, Yoshi.
Oh,
Get all the
lick, lick,
gloop.
dog.
Absolutely not.
Yep. So you guys,
Jenna, don't judge us when you talk about your dog's
Oh.
buttholes all the time.
it's true. You're always trying to
You
show us
talk
this
about
chocolate
my dog's
starfish.
butthole.
We don't want to see it, Jenna. Stop
Absolutely
showing
not.
it.
Well, you engage with
Don't
us when we
even.
talk about your dog's buttholes.
Yeah.
So
And
technically,
I tell
you're
you
just as
no.
guilty.
guilty.
I am engaging by telling you no. You cannot see my dog's chocolate starfish.
Just ignore us. That's what the teachers told me.
I will
ignore it.
end you so much. I will
Oh,
end
God.
you.
Just let him do it.
Please do. Anyways, so you have dug to the other side of the webbing, and
Break on through to the other side.
it doesn't. I mean, it's not like this is like the grass is greener on the other side sort of thing. It smells of death. It's very stale air. There's like a light fog rolling around in there. The webbing is still overhead and connected from building to building, so you don't have a whole lot of, you couldn't jump really high if you wanted to. That's how low the webbing is. But you can move around in the area. So you were on the other side, and Patrick's like, all right, well, gotcha. Got you where you going.
You're gonna keep this hole open for us, right?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna stay right here?
Yeah.
We'll see you.
Why?
let's find out,
you
Mark.
can come with us.
Nope.
Why?
Because that's
He-
not part of the deal.
He said he wasn't going to come with us
Yeah,
when
I
we
said
left,
I'd
to be
get
fair.
you in, and then that's it.
And out.
And out.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You're just part of the old in and out.
That's right.
Okay.
What's our rendezvous time? I could go for a 4x4. Jesus.
Doc.
All right.
Dark.
Yeah.
What time is it now?
It's 6 o'clock.
It's not 6 o'clock. We left in the morning. It's like,
I always know what time it is and left in the day.
you took that feat?
Yeah, because I have a keen mind.
It's about noon.
He does have that written there.
Kevin would have a fucking key in mind.
He would.
Would you watch your mouth, River?
Which direction am I pointing in? Me.
Well, Lauren, you know the way to the medical center.
Nope.
If you'd like,
Yeah,
us, if
absolutely.
you'd like to lead us there.
Through this hole we just dug.
So no,
We're on the other side of the hole.
Yeah, you're on the other side of the hole, so you're on
Pay
like
attention,
normal
River.
terrain now. But yeah, so you can tell that you can hear and see in the distance that there are a lot of fun dead, but this fog should help as long as you don't make a bunch of noise in hiding you as you sort of make your way further and further.
Should we do advantage stealth rolls then, since there's fog and it
Yes.
helps us?
Do advantage stealth rolls.
Lauren's gonna hand out a bunch of handkerchiefs that have like embroidered stuff all over them. And tell right here, I sewed some herbs and stuff in there. You shouldn't have to get used to this smell. It's really bad.
Oh, these are masks. Hand-sewn masks?
With herbs?
Yeah.
Herbs
Oh,
in the
heck
pouch.
yeah. I
With
appreciate it.
11
I
herbs
take
and
mine
spices.
and I put it on.
Lavender.
My first stealth was a 20.
It's just horseradish.
20. Oh, cheddar and horseradish?
Oh, that slaps.
Otherwise known as horseradish.
Horse radish.
Horseradish?
Horse. It's
Our
been fermenting in the vagina for 3 weeks.
Why would it be in the vagina? That's
I don't know. Horror. Okay, it's in her butthole for 3
I
weeks.
thought maybe just the horse sold it
Excuse
to
me.
make extra money.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what it was in 13 Assassins. It was,
Yeah.
it was a horse
It was a
radish.
rat.
Radish? It's a baby? Horseradish is baby?
That's what.
It's fermenting for 9 months.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I got a 19 for my advantage
You're
stealth.
also very stealthy.
I also got a 19.
Very stealthy. River, what'd you get?
Now, before I proceed,
And
I would like
here
to
we
check-
go.
Should we establish order?
I'd like to check adjacent to the webbing to see if maybe there's some like residual fungus goo around there that's maybe like kind of pungent that I can
Harvestable.
put on my armpits as deodorant.
There is lots of like drippy goo bits on the ground, and it looks like wherever the goo has dripped to.
How pungent on a scale of 1 to 10?
For a normal human or you?
Well, you know, I can still tell how pungent a thing is for a normal human.
Very pungent.
Okay,
Pungent?
cool. So
Like
I'm gonna
the mustiest of grandma's bedrooms.
I'm gonna take a dab,
Bath
and
bedrooms.
I'm gonna put it on one of my wrists, and then I'll rub my wrists together, and then I'll just kind of dab my wrists on the sides of my neck.
You don't have any wounds, right?
No, I don't have any wounds.
Okay.
She hasn't shaved.
I mean, perfect
No,
shape.
open wounds.
So yeah, you've just rubbed fungus
Only
on you.
emotional wounds.
It seems
Okay.
It doesn't feel great on your skin, by the way. This
Okay,
orange gooey fungus feels really tingly in a bad way.
Fantastic. So now I'll have advantage on stealth, and I will roll that.
Okay.
Good.
He's last in the game.
What does it have to do with the
Shit.
Bad.
Well, that didn't help much.
Is he trying to?
I
I don't know what
He's trying to do. I'm a little bit concerned. He said he
That's your-
wanted.
Your
Nine.
counselor sense is tingling?
Yeah, I think there's a child
cry
in
for
need.
help.
I've got immunity to fungus that I've built up over several years.
You have
of
immunity
intake.
to the fungus you
and-
dried out. And
Yeah, there's
Child.
different
This is a
fungus.
different
If
fungus.
it's
The
dried, it's
children-
more concentrated.
The Keepers of the Rot clearly stated that I would be immune to all further fungus.
And then they sent you out by yourself into the wastelands, right?
Yeah, with a
at least
bag of
high low
fungus
for
to
it.
smoke.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, believe religion.
It's definitely not to
And
let
I'm
you
fine
die.
now. I'm great right now.
Look at me now.
Right now you are fine, yes. Your skin's
Okay,
red,
cool.
but yes.
That's
Excellent.
a good Queen song.
2.
Can't stop
Queen
me.
Latifah?
No, can't stop me now. Look at me now.
That was
I'm having a ball. That's a good one.
an 8-ball.
Yeah, an 8-ball.
I get the
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah.
I thought you would like Queen more because you did a lot of cocaine as a teenager.
No.
So I rolled a 9 stealth
Okay.
with advantage.
He's last because he was rubbing his junk all over some stuff.
Last?
That's true.
Okay.
I am in the back, bringing up the rear, as it were.
Okay. Well, you were in the back, just clomping around like a dingus, but none of the fun dead seem to hear you. You're still just a little too far away for them to really make any heads or tails of your being a...
Did anybody see
Doofus in
him
the
do
back.
that?
No,
fungus?
I think we were all through the,
Yeah,
the
you're in the
whole.
fog.
And I mean, like, I don't know anything about this world because I was a slave to some monkeys in the woods. So, like,
Monk asleep.
Monk slave.
we're following
Lauren.
Lauren. I keep wanting to say Heather. It's not Heather.
Why?
I don't know.
Why Heather?
Seems like a girl's name.
Even though it says Charlie Benson still on screen.
No, Steve's got it for us.
No.
21 perception to
Oh.
see if I know that I'm being loud.
21 perception. Yeah, you can tell that you're being loud.
Yeah.
I
fucking
try
loud.
to be quiet.
No, you don't get to do a
do it.
perception for a
bad
double
at it.
roll.
Just bad at it.
Yeah, you just suck.
Should we roll again for another stealth?
So I'm going to say that you guys have been walking for about an hour, and things are getting more and more congested in terms of fun. Dead, you are trying to stay off to the sides and like avoid, where it'd be easy for them to like walk. But yeah, roll me another stealth.
Fuck yeah.
12.
21. That's with advantage?
Oh, with advantage. Yeah.
It's fog.
Because of the fog.
19.
Okay.
19.
17.
Okay. You were all very, very stealthy. You were making your way through what appears to be
Downtown?
not downtown. Looks like more suburban areas, or what used to be, anyways. You even see what it kind of looks like a golf course off to the side.
It's never good at golf.
I don't know why that gives me the willies, but no, we're not going there.
In fact, Lauren
Love golf!
decides to take a shortcut as you walk down one of the fairways on this
Jeez,
golf
look how-
course.
Look how beautiful.
Yeah, it reminds me of my dad.
Oh, I do?
No, the golf course.
Is someone mowing?
Although you a little bit.
No,
Was your dad a
pretty-
golf course?
pretty overgrown.
As much as he was there, am I right?
He's a greenskeeper.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
He left on the fairway.
Now, you can see in the distance,
Shimmering light.
not shimmering light. You see more and more of this webbing, but it looks like it's growing over. You're gonna guess it's probably a parking garage, but you see a taller building in the distance in the direction of which you're walking, and there's like a broken, busted letter H that you can see just below the webbing. So it looks like there might be a hospital in the distance that you're walking to.
Are you
Is
sure
it
it's
an
a
HEB?
I love HEB.
Yeah.
It could be a
Good
Hardee's.
Good question.
It
Good
could be a
tortillas.
Hardee's.
No.
That is true.
No.
It could be hospice.
Could be a Benny.
Could
Probably
be a
not
hostel.
a Hardee's. It's probably a Carl's Jr. over there.
Wait, the H could be at
That's
the
true.
end. It could be lunch.
It would be a Carlos Jr. over here. It would not be a Hardee's. You are correct.
Carl's Jr.?
Inspiration point for them. Just kidding.
Excited.
Just to fuck over Steve.
Is this the hospital?
Maybe.
Just to fuck over Steve is why you do a lot of what you do. I know.
Yes.
I would take that point gleefully.
I didn't actually give you a point. But that's,
Take it, Jenna.
so yeah,
I'm writing down
Rocket
one
zero.
inspiration point.
roll me. So now, so as you cross over the golf course and you see there are a lot more paved areas to walk on, it's much more industrial. You're getting into the heart of Stanford, at least the university, close to where the medical center is.
I feel like a steel driving man.
Roll me another stealth check to see if
Oh,
you can
boy.
get the rest of the way to the facility. Now, it's very,
gone
very overrun in
Oh,
this
thank
area.
God. Whew. Earl rolled 4, and then he got a nat 20 on the second one, so everything's wonderful.
19.
24.
15.
Okay.
From a distance.
You guys keep to dead bushes, turned over cars, things like that as you continue to make your way. You do hear in the distance, you can't see it, but you can hear it. You're not quite sure how far away it is. Like a
Sounds like a slug.
and along with boom, boom, boom,
Drums.
like a pair of them.
Drums in the sewers.
Based on the shaking of the ground, you're gonna guess it's probably a big hulking monstrosity.
Somebody's
Two of
playing
them.
the old juicy drums.
He's
That's
dragon
right.
peen.
He's Dragon Peen. That's right. Dragon Peen 2030.
Isn't there a...
Swinging Drake and Dragon Peen.
That's right. But eventually,
Scraping peen.
you guys make it over to the outskirts of the medical facility. And there are quite a few of these large buildings. You're not 100% sure on which building that you need to go into for the specific thing that you're looking for. I mean, you see various signs that say anatomy lab, yes, hand up.
Well, no, I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean to Kanye you.
Oh, sure. So in your immediate vicinity, what you're closest to, anyways, you see that there's a medical school office building. There is the biomedical innovations building. There's an anatomy lab, and there's also a stem cell research lab.
Could be that one too.
I hear they have a nice cafeteria there.
Lauren and River both roll me an intelligence check.
Yeah, I'm from California, so.
Out of character, do we know which? Do we have the book?
In character, I'm gonna look through Charlie's book.
It doesn't say which building. It just said Stanford University Research Center.
And then also out of character, do we have the other pieces of the cure with us, or are they
Yes. I assumed you kept them with you.
Yes,
And
I
didn't
took
just
them off.
leave them?
No, I took them off. Charlie handed me her book and also
and 2 pieces of the cure?
yes,
It's like a cooler
yeah. It's one of those
as opposed to a freezer.
lunchbox coolers.
Is it
Or a
It's like an igloo. It's like an
Yeah,
igloo
It's for Steve.
cooler.
It's still got ice in it.
Yeah,
I refuse it.
yes.
That's fair.
I rolled it
It's
too.
got dry ice in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
For intelligence, you don't know anything. Lauren, how about you?
15.
Lauren, with your intelligence. Now, obviously, you don't know exactly which building this is in, but you know that there are a shit ton of research buildings in this medical area, so you're not, these could be the right ones, but there are a lot of research facilities in this area.
Can I quickly and quietly check Charlie's notes?
I just did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just did.
Excellent. Fantastic. What do they say?
It just said a research facility in Stanford. It didn't specify which
Fucking useless.
building.
Great.
So if you guys don't know what we're after, first of all, we need to be super quiet. But if you don't know what we're after, maybe we should check. One of us will check here, and another one of us will check the other
We're
buildings.
splitting up?
You think splitting up is the way to go?
I don't know because I don't know what I'm after.
Right, be smart.
Maybe 2 and 2? No, let's go all together.
Okay.
Or we could go one by one into different places and cover more ground.
You
'Cause
want
we
to
only have-
super split up?
Bro, we only have until sunset.
No, I really don't want to do that though.
All right, what are the 4 again, DM?
The ones that are near you, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So you see that there is a children's health center, a
No.
biomedical innovations building,
Probably.
an anatomy lab, and a stem cell research lab. Those are the ones that are almost in an L shape around where you guys are located.
Lauren, is there anywhere that's like pathogen research?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Infectious disease?
But we could look at some signs probably. Maybe they'll direct us.
All right. So voice in head, we want to check and see if there are any signs that would direct us to a pathogen research center. If not, I vote we go into the biomedical innovations building.
I bet it's the kids
Roll
center.
me an investigation or intelligence check.
Why?
Go with all
Natural
the gifts.
20.
You guys are located very close to the medical school office building. If any place was going to have records on what's in what building, probably that, and it's behind you. So you're sort of in the middle. So if you were to look straight ahead, like from the direction you were going, you have your biomedical, you have your children's research, the anatomy, the stem cell. Directly behind you is the office building.
We're in a quad.
2-stop shop? 2-stop shop, anybody?
Everybody get your Dewey Decimal on, or whatever the fuck this system is.
Now, if the records are still intact, that
Find
is the
out.
building that they would be in, probably.
Let's go.
Yeah, we can. We should go there. Just
Stealth our way in.
at least into the lobby and see what the system says.
You said one person or everybody?
I think everybody should go.
All right.
Okay.
That's just my opinion because if we run into issues, you're not.
I'm
Left.
going to hand everybody one of those one-shot silencer things I've got. I've got, I think, 7 of them.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
so in case we have to do something.
So-
don't attract any attention.
As you walk up to the side of this building,
take
you
one
notice most of the windows are busted out. There's lots of dried blood everywhere. There's a lot of bones. Look at the bones.
I don't. I
Looks-
don't look at the bones.
Looks like wherever there
I
were.
look away from the bones.
Okay. Well, wherever there were doors,
Look
those
at the
have
toes.
been those have been ripped off or bashed in or something along those lines. But as you approach windows, you look inside, and there are a fuck ton of fun dead wandering around on the inside.
That's no good. That's where we want to be.
Well, wandering around is probably a bad word to use. I would say they seem to be inert. you would guess there's probably about 60 fun dead, and they're just standing still, with heads slightly drooped down.
Decide to not stimulate them so that I can walk safely among them.
Okay.
As if they were simply statues of what used to be people.
I'm gonna join him.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna stand cover from the door while they do that.
Okay. Lauren?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk super, super soft and stealthy.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Another natural 20.
16.
21.
You all notice that on the wall, in very faded letters, there's also like a slash of blood across it. There is sort of a listing of the main areas of the building, and it says records, room 303.
I go to room 303 without exciting any undead.
Roll me stealth.
I follow him.
Anybody who's in the building.
I don't feel safe.
12.
And there's no fog in
Advantage?
here either.
I have advantage because of my
You don't.
smell.
Because of his stench.
Because you
I
tromping
clearly
around
do.
might wake them up.
But I'm not smelly.
I don't
like
care if you're
a
smelling.
human.
He's got
They're
foot fungus.
they're asleep, so if you make noise, they'll
There's a
wake up.
sleep.
But I won't smell
say.
them to wakenness.
Zombies
not how-
slumbering zombies?
Maybe.
Yeah, they're still like people.
So,
They like to get 8 hours.
yeah,
Sleep
Are
in
you
the
telling me
daytime.
that I'm burning on my neck for nothing?
kind of. Well, I mean, if a zombie was awake and saw you, maybe they wouldn't
He would
think
eat you
were-
last.
Yeah, he would eat you last.
Okay, cool. 6.
I got a 12.
This feels like a waste of a 23.
So
'Kay.
Earl is tracking them with the
Especially because they're going to eat me last.
with a silencer gun, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so if one of them near River pops up, I want to take a action to like maybe one of them just wakes up first. No.
So, you
I'll
guys
keep an eye out.
you guys start to move towards the stairs, and there seems to be a slick spot. Slick spot.
Jesus
God
Christ,
damn
Slick
it.
spot?
Desk, he
Slick
was so
spot.
There
frustrated.
seems to be
Slick spot.
Say it again.
There seems to be a slick spot.
You did it.
And River, in comical
Good job.
fashion, like feet are
Like
slipping.
Scooby-Doo.
Yes. And it seems to make a lot of noise. And the Fun Dead's head starts to raise up. And as the heads raise up, that is what we're going to call it. So thank you for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord and Majesty Big Jim, The Knuck, Lord Chronic Skinner, God King Shanda Panda P-Mail, Zucari's The Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Bread 2287, and Sapper Supreme. You want to support the show, you can do so many ways. You can send us traveler's checks over at P.O. Box 3178 of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Put us in
We'll
your
use
will.
it to go to Iceland.
Anything you send to our P.O. Box will open up on stream and put onto the shelf behind us, and anything that we already have, we will send to Steve.
Fuck you, Jenna.
She already has it too.
You can do a one-time donation over at paypal.com/botchpodcast, or you can simply go to dickblood.me, dickblood.club, freedomvalleyhorsepace.com,
The
or
only.
patreon.com/botchpodcast, and subscribe where you can. If you have a moment and can't support us financially but still want to support us, you can do so over at Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star review.
Like?
Not yet.
Like no one, because we haven't.
No,
done
we
it.
got a new one. It
Oh, we
just
did?
hasn't been approved yet by Apple, so we're waiting.
Damn you, Jeff Bezos.
Damn you,
Jeff
Tim
Bezos.
Gunn, Jeff Gunn,
James Gunn.
James
Gunn, yeah.
Yeah, damn
Ivan
you.
Raimi. Damn you, Ivan Raimi.
That's gonna be my next
Exactly.
character's name. Fuck you.
Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at tiny.cc/Gozer. Gozer.
Gozer.
Gosher.
No,
Gozer.
it's Joker.
It's
Joker.
Joser, sorry.
Hey, people still today are asking where our old episodes are. They're at Botch Archives on a new RSS feed, so find it everywhere at Botch Archives.
Botched archives.
Yeah, I
Congratulations.
I got it right. Come on, man.
You did.
Archives?
Congratulations.
Botch.
You said Botch archives.
Botch archives.
You know what?
Botched
Choi fives.
archives.
We'll get it at some point.
He was
Number
so
5 is
focused on not saying archives.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's like saying, don't say quesadilla. Don't say quesadilla.
Can you say majesty for me?
Well, no. Hold on.
I know. We've had this conversation.
That's what he wanted.
I think he just wants it to be nice to you.
No.
Okay.
I asked him if it's majesty, and he said no.
like it's
not.
spelled.
Magistry.
Yeah, it's magistry. Thank you to Emily Swan for her album art. More of her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. And as always,
When you slip on a puddle in the middle of an undead, crowded room, and as you fall in midair and think, was it Ivan Raimi or Ted Raimi that was in Spider-Man? Scream Botched, and we'll notice you.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
You could support Dennis's comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over on YouTube at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong. I like Ivan Raimi.
He's in Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was also in like all the Hercules shows, and he played
Ooh, Kevin Sorbo.
and Xena, and he played Henrietta in The Basement, and Evil Dead 2.
Are you talking about Sam Raimi's brother?
Yeah.
Ted
Technic-
Raimi?
No, Ivan.
Technically, he has two brothers. One writes the movies, and one acts in the movies.
Technically, he has two brothers. It's a technicality.
Yeah,
Because Ted was the one in Spider-Man.
No.
Yes.
Fucking Google it.
I
don't
just
care.
did.
you said Ivan Raimi.
Isn't that a guy?
What name was the one you said? Now
Are you
that
thinking
said
Ivan
Ivan.
Reitman?
Ted. Are you thinking Ivan Reitman, the director of Ghostbusters?
I don't know, bro.
yeah, Ted Raimi's the guy who was in all the fucking movies.
There is an Ivan Raimi who
He's a
is
physician.
Sam
The writer.
Raimi's brother.
Yeah, it's the writer.
But Ted Raimi
Is the one
was
that-
in Spider-Man who worked for Jane Jonah Jameson.
Ted's in all the
That's
movies.
Ted Raimi.
Ted acts in every Sam Raimi movie.
That's Ted.
Okay.
Whatever.
So you said Ivan.
I
did not say Ivan.
I'm asking because I said I like Ted.
Ivan. Steve said Ivan.
I'm thinking of Ted Raimi.
Yeah,
I was thinking of Ted.
Chalky said Ted, and then Steve said Ivan.
I was thinking of Ted as well.
That's how I heard it.
My favorite thing to do every week is to gaslight Steve.
Fuck off, Steve. Hey, every time he picks a movie with essay in it, that's what's gonna happen. So he brings it on himself.
What, Ted Raimi's going to happen?
Ted Raimi comes to your house and says, "Don't pick that movie." And he slaps you.
That's right. But he's dressed as Henrietta.
He's dressed as Ivan.
Terrible.
We just Google his information and see if I can pay him to actually do that.
Jenna, get
show
him
up
on
to
a
my house
Patreon
and slap-
episode.
Yeah, get Ted Raimi on a Patreon episode. Fuck it.